Welcome back. We're talking today about Waverly chalk paint and how to do a really quick stencil with a Q-tip, surprisingly. So if you're a furniture artist and you're doing really creative things with your furniture flips, it's a great idea to actually sign your work just like a real artist. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today, and I'll show you how to do this quick stencil with the Q-tip. So say you have a piece going out the door that you've just sold and you're like, oh, I forgot to sign it. I want to get my signature on there before they come pick it up, and leave them a cute little surprise that they might find later. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a stencil right here on the very back of a piece that we have designed and chalk painted, and then add our signature with that. So today we're working with the Queen Bee motif stencil, and we're just going to be putting the crown right here and then our signature below with a Sharpie pen. So we're going to start off just by masking off the parts of the stencil that we don't want to use. Actually, we don't have to mask it. I take that back. Normally, when you're using a traditional stencil brush, and this is a very wide brush and you're pouncing this, it's easy to go off of the area you want and onto another area. So that's one of the benefits to using this Q-tip method, is you don't have to tape off your stencil, especially if you're just doing a quick little one-off like this. So it's another good application for the Q-tip stencil technique, is if you have a really detailed stencil and you don't have time to tape it off, or you don't have the resources to do that, you can use the Q-tip technique. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to tape our stencil here with blue painter's tape. We're just going to center that. And I'm using this screw as a guide for my center. So center that and tape it down so it's nice and secure. And then we have our Waverly agave chalk paint, which is what we have done a lot of this project in. So that's what we're going to be adding back here. And get that open. And then, of course, you need a Q-tip. So I'm just going to dip my Q-tip into the cap of the paint and get quite a bit of paint on there. And then I'm just going to press my stencil down so it's laying flat, and just kind of rub the Q-tip back and forth over the pattern. And I'm not going over into the other areas because I'm not pouncing with that big brush. So you can see it's very controlled. You can really control where you're going with the paint. You could also use the Q-tip technique if you wanted to do multiple colors on this. And the other great reason to use the Q-tip technique is if you're in a real rush and you don't have time to clean your brush, or maybe you just don't have a brush available and you need to do a quick touch-up or something like this. It's a great way to accomplish what you need to do and not make a big mess, fast and easy. So now the fun part, the reveal. Peel that away and look at how cute that crown looks. Ahead and add my signature to my piece. And I also like to add a date, and I just add the month and the year. And there you have it. It's that easy. So I hope as a furniture flipper or furniture artist that you feel compelled to sign your work. It is artistic, creative work. And this is a great little surprise for your customer, your buyer, to find on the back of your piece at a later date. Tune in later for more tips about how to use chalk paint.